Welcome back to the channel. Professor Jason X here. We got some major news from one of wrestling's all-time greats, Chris Jericho. The AEW star recently addressed the chances of him ever returning to WWE, and we've also got updates on his relationship with MVP, which seems to have taken an interesting turn. Let's dive right in. So in a recent interview with comicbook.com, Chris Jericho talked about the potential of leaving AEW and heading back to WWE. As many of you know, Chris Jericho has been a cornerstone of All Elite Wrestling since its inception, but there's always been speculation about whether he'd ever make his way back to the company that made him a household name, the WWE. Jericho made it clear that while he still got a lot of respect for WWE, the chances of him returning there are slim at best. He emphasized that he's happy where he is right now in AEW and is proud of what he's helped build. Jericho has played a huge role in AEW's growth and success, so it makes sense that he's fully committed to the company. I enjoyed working there in the past, and I can probably work there in the future as well, so we'll see. To me, business is business, but I enjoy working with AEW. I enjoy all that we've accomplished since day one, especially now with the new TV deal. We did what we set out to do, which was to change the course of wrestling history. Tony and I, all of us have done that. It's a pretty cool kind of a fuck you to anyone that didn't think we could do it. Now seeing this television deal and amount of money we got for it, we're on our way and we're not going anywhere. There's really no reason for me to go anywhere else right now. I enjoy working for the Khan family and I enjoy working for AEW. I'm happy. Now, in some other intriguing news, it's been reported that Chris Jericho and MVP may have finally mended fences after a pretty tense falling out over the past few years. For those of you who don't know, Jericho and MVP had some bad blood ever since an altercation on the Jericho Cruise in 2020. MVP allegedly knocked out Jericho during a confrontation, and things escalated from there. The two even got into a heated exchange on Twitter later that year over politics, followed by a hotel lobby argument in 2022 where Jericho reportedly called MVP a jobber. Yes, things were definitely heated between them for a while, but according to backstage reports, it seems like Jericho and MVP have started to patch things up, especially with MVP now being a part of AEW. This is a big deal because both are veterans in the business and have a lot to offer not only as wrestlers but as mentors to younger talent. So what does this all mean for Chris Jericho's future? Well, despite all the talk of his past with WWE and recent reconciliation with MVP, Jericho made it clear that he's happy where he is, which is in AEW, and he intends to stay there for the foreseeable future. While it's always fun to speculate about potential WWE returns, it looks like Chris Jericho is staying loyal to AEW and continuing to help shape the future of professional wrestling there. And with his past behind him, especially with MVP, it's clear that Jericho has his sights set on more AEW greatness. What do you think? Could we ever see Jericho back in WWE, or is AEW truly his final wrestling home? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're looking for official WWE gear, check out my WWE shop link in the description. I got you covered with all the latest merch from WWE. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more wrestling updates. See you next time.
Step into the ring, Professor at control, still Professor Jason X. Got that wrestling soul, teaching lessons on the mat. No one can deny, acknowledge me. It's time, class is in session, let's fly. The beat drops hard, the crowd starts to roar. Representing hip-hop like never before. With every move I make, I'll conquer the fight. Acknowledge me, acknowledge